we're young, we're taught the safest way to cross the road. Always make sure you cross at the crossing, and when the green person appears, it's time to start walking.
But some little ones are never taught those rules, and even if they were, well, sometimes they're forced to cross roads and highways wherever they can, in search of food, water, shelter and mates, placing them in serious danger. Marsupials like kangaroos, koalas and wombats are at really high risk, and sometimes when they get injured, well, it can be two animals that are hurt, not just one. That's why here at this road sign factory they make all sorts of signs, including signs that help protect our Aussie animals out on the roads. Jared, these signs are so cool because you can see them no matter what time of day it is.
Yeah, they're pretty clever. They're made up of a series of 7 layers of material, and the best way to probably think of it is a whole series of little mirrors. And obviously mirror reflects light, so once it's all put together, it can shine all day round and night in headlights.
Okay, so how many of these signs do you make each year?
Hundreds of thousands. Yeah, lots.
Wow, and all different types, obviously?
Yeah, all different types, and they go all around the country, every state. And yeah, they're very, very popular, obviously.
That's amazing. Okay, so obviously the animal signs aren't the ones that you make the most of, but how are they ordered?
Generally through councils and local government and traffic engineers. They're the most ones that identify spots where they might need, like kangaroos might cross regularly or wombats or something like that. So they identify that spot and then they'll ring us and say we need a wombat sign here, etc. And we just put them up for them.
Cool. Let's see how they're made. The process all starts here at the computer where the design's made.
Now, this is our first process. This is where we do the graphics. Most of the pictures are being regulated by the government, so they tell us what it's got to look like, so they all look the same throughout the whole country, and these are our regular animal signs.
Okay, awesome. So we've got a wombat, a kangaroo and a koala. I guess now it's time to print them.
Yeah, let's do it.
The animal graphic is printed onto a special black material, all ready to be applied to the sign base a little bit later on. So now it's time to make the base, Jared. Where does the process begin?
It begins here on a CNC routing machine, where we take a full sheet of aluminium, put it on the machine and it cuts it to shape.
Okay, and once they've been cut into their shapes, what happens next?
We take them to another machine called a laminator, where we apply the reflective vinyl to it, which is a very important part of the process.
Because obviously that's what makes them be able to be seen at night time.
That's right.
Then it's time to apply the graphic, which is all done by hand.
So the first step here, Nat, is we've got to remove the areas that we don't require on the sign, which is called weeding. So we pull away the bits we don't need, then we apply application tape to it, and then we stick it to the plate.
It looks so good. How cool is our kangaroo sign? So what happens from here?
We basically package them up, put them in plastic bags, and then ship them out all around the country.
Well, it doesn't take too much time to make these signs, but a little bit of time goes a long way when it comes to protecting our Aussie animals out there on our roads.
Sure does, Nat.